Every year, we're fortunate enough to get amazing new films that makes us feel part of this thing called humanity. However, every once in a while, we get truly outstanding pieces of cinema, and we experienced one of those back in 2008 with WALL-E. Spoilers ahead. Directed by Andrew Stanton, WALL-E tells a very human story, without humans for the most part, even without many words. For the first 30 to 40 minutes, we don't get more than a few different words out of our main characters. That's the magic of this film. To make a movie this good without much dialogue is a big flex for the director and the writers. It's hard enough to convey themes with dialogue, and now without them? Oh, and to top it off, without humans for the most part. It's a movie about robots with feelings that don't speak much, and it works. It's a beautiful story about the human spirit and resilience, and it's being told with robots. That's what makes this so special and impressive. Let alone the technical achievement of making an animated robot feel, but also make the same robot not feel. I'll put it this way. If this film had been made by one of the all-time greats, let's say Kubrick, it would have been regarded as one of the greatest films ever made. But because it's animated, it didn't even get the nomination for Best Picture that year. It did get the Best Animated Picture nomination and won, but not for Best Picture. I think it's safe to say that WALL-E is a far more important contribution to cinema history than Slumdog Millionaire, which was that night's Best Picture winner. Don't get me wrong, Slumdog Millionaire is fine, but WALL-E is extraordinary. The cinematography is world-class too. Those expansive space shots and the stark contrast between Earth and the ship are breathtaking. We don't get commercial films like this very often, films that bend what we consider real and human. I was 8 years old when I first watched it. I was absolutely fascinated by it, and I didn't even think about it not having dialogue for the most part. Those first shots grab you by the neck and don't let go until the end credits. WALL-E is also clearly inspired by other works of science fiction such as 2001: A Space Odyssey. Otto is basically HAL 9000. But I would even dare to say that WALL-E takes it one step further. 2001 is a cautionary tale about robots going rogue against humans once they gain consciousness. And WALL-E does that too with Otto. But it also shows how WALL-E, even though he gained consciousness, was still good. He cared about his little pet cockroach, he loved to explore and to collect artifacts. He was fascinated by love and the world, even if his world looked a little crappy to us. I think the same goes for humans. Some become absolute dirtbags, others saints, and the rest of us lie somewhere in between. For a good part of the movie, there is this sense of nostalgia lingering over it, but it doesn't stay there. It gives hope too. Hope that no matter how far it seems we are from fixing something, we've got to start by taking the first step. The movie itself is a testament to what makes humanity special. We go out of our way to make all the technical tools and use all those human resources to create something beautiful like WALL-E. We didn't need as a species to make WALL-E, but we did. In the same way, WALL-E didn't have to collect all those things and try to make sense of his world either. Humanity may have many things against itself, but man, do we also have a ton of things going for us. Cinema is another expression of the human experience, my personal favorite expression. I'm so glad films like this exist to give some reason for us to keep making and appreciating art. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Delmonico's and we'll close the town.